these are my spots. This is the one I've had the most luck with. Just underneath this tree here. And one I haven't been using too much, but I started using yesterday and managed at 27. Ooh, it's just under that big oak tree there. But as you can see, with all these overhanging branches all along it, it's a real prick to get into. But I've had sort of 4 to 5 days to get used to it now. I've only managed to lose 2 rigs. So I'm hoping that I've semi-mastered it. But that one there I reckon is going to produce. This one, I'm just under that tree there. You've got to try and sort of cut between there. This tree here is overhanging, and this tree here obviously is overhanging. So you've got to try and cut between the gap of them and get it to land about there, which I have managed to do. So hopefully we'll have a few fish out. But I must say I'm really impressed. Chateauponsac's been very good to me. A lot of people were saying there's no point going in January. If it's not frozen over, they're all going to be sitting at the bottom. And I admit it's been slow and it's been hard, but I mean, what specimen lake isn't? So yeah, let's see how we go. Day 5.
Well, typically I'll put the camera away because it started raining and a rod screamed off. So we've got another one in the net. I'll go grab it, we'll have a look at it, and we'll wait. Oak tree swim again. I'm down to my last PVA bag, I think, so it's going to be touch and go whether I get too many more, but we'll give it a go.
28. Lovely. Alright, let's put him back. Let's get my fingers around it there. Look at that. 28 pound. Beautiful scale pattern in the middle there. Quite recognisable, so that's good. One last look at the width on that, and a bump on its head. Beautiful fish. Alright, time to go back. Goodbye and thank you. Look at that. Lovely. Nothing makes me happier. Shouldn't say that too loud, the missus is in the car. Alright. So, real basic. It's got an ESP strip back braid with the silicone in it. It just turns that hook in. I found the hookings have come easier with this rig. Here, you can just see that silicone. It just turns that hook in a little bit. Just makes it easier to hook the fish. Straight back, I've got probably 1 1/4 ounce lead, only because the 2 ounces and the 3 ounces are just going way too far. And I've got that Shimano GT biomass that just pings off, so it's just getting in the tree, so there's no need for it really. And just a very, very lightly pinched on, and I mean really lightly pinched on split shot. So if I crack off, that'll slide off easy and they're not going to get tethered up. So that's just a basic bolt rig. I think we all know how they work. That comes up, slides down, just pinches in, like it's done there on my finger. They swim off. The full extent of the lead's put onto it, hooks them on nicely, your bite line goes off, bang, you're in. With bait wise, just using these. They're the Ron Hutchinson, not Ron Thompson, sorry. Mulberry. They've been doing the business. I haven't had one touch on any of the halibut pellets or the halibut boilies, nothing. They've all been on these things. I'm still bagging up the pellets and the halibut just for a bit of an attraction, but it's the mulberries that are doing the trick. They're only 16mm. All my boilies I bought were 16mm. Just like that one there. Really, really stinky. Ground bait wise, Dave the bailiff here is kind enough. He made me up 5 kilos worth, and I've just added to it as I've gone along, as I've sort of eaten into his. I'm just adding to it with some carp mix and some method mix, but that's the stuff there. It's got loads of hemp, halibut pellet. I've chopped up a few halibut boilies and bits of corn and things, so there's plenty in there. to keep them sort of digging around in your swim. But that's basically it.
9 o'clock in the morning, we've got another fish. We actually got another fish as well last night, about 1:30 I think it was, 22 pound 3 ounce. Oh, excuse me. This one doesn't look too big, but it's nice to get one nice and early, so let's have a look at it.
This one actually came off of a different spot. It's the, I've been fishing off of this bank here, that oak tree on the right hand side of the far bank. And last night I ground baited up a swim just over there with a forked tree in the very corner where the inlet stream comes in. Didn't get anything throughout the night, but first thing in the morning, so it's nice. Dark fish, this one. Probably one of the smaller fish I have had actually. They're so deceiving in their weight, I must admit. Still a bit lively. Still might break 20 to be fair. Beautiful looking fish though. Every single one I've had from here has just been pristine. There's all sort of width. That's where they get that weight from. They're not long fish, but they get that huge width on them. Big heads. Very happy. Let's give it away. Almost 21, but 20 and a half I'd say. They're really deceiving, these fish. They're not long, but they're just so thick. Nicely done. Oh, unbelievable. I was just about to go ground bait that swim where the forked tree is, and it's just gone off again. It was a good cast, I must admit. Oh. Get out, get out, get out, get out of there. Okay. Oh shit. He's got right in there. At the bank. Unbelievable. I haven't had a take as quick as that. The whole time I've been here. Once you catch one, it's a good sort of hour and a half minimum before another one takes, but they must have been on the feed on that tree. Brilliant. Feels like it might be a bit of a better fish. Absolutely brilliant. The head of my net is still over there. I've got the pole here though. That's not going to come in too. Oh, I'd love this to be a common. Dave the bailiff said that that forked tree was where the commons hang out. So it's a bit of a tricky cast again, right? got a limited amount of gear, so I wasn't too game at the beginning of the trip. Try and hit it too much, but I've only got a day and a half left anyway, so I thought screw it. Started trying to hit it yesterday and hit it and got a couple of fish from it. Starting to think I should have hit it a bit earlier. This feels like a nice fish. Yeah. Biggest I've had so far is 41.5 ounces. Don't know if this is going to be bigger, but it's going alright. A lot of the fish I've caught will pretty much almost come right into the bank, and then they start to fight. Whereas this thing, as soon as it was hooked, it just streamed off. A good bit of line. Went right into the corner where the stream inlet is, and then come right into this bank while I was trying to fuck around and screw around with the camera. Excuse my French, but we are in France. He's going over to the other bank now. Oh man, I haven't even put the landing net back on the pole because I'd only just caught a fish. Changed the boilie over, pinged this out. Just gonna go and ground bait up, but I just sat down and had a cigarette and bang. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm on 11 fish so far, which might not sound too much considering this is day 6, but it is January. Oh, it's actually February now, but got here late January. It's now early Feb. A lot of people, including the bailiff, said I wouldn't probably catch that much, but I've done alright to be fair.